Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Once again, it's on. It's your boy, Reposado Rel. You know, Fleon Sanders.
Fleon.
Yeah, and we here in the building, man. Once again, we live. It's fucking political. You know, as usual, I brought the gang with me.
It's Wednesday, November 18th, 2020. Damn near a week from Thanksgiving.
Oh, shit.
Hush, a.k.a. How You Stop Him, Anthony Davis, Hush Braun James.
Yes,
man,
sir.
You know what? We're just going to call me the Hakers.
Hakers, man.
Because I done named 3 players that just won the chip on there. Go ahead, y'all.
All right, Tony Dre, 605. Already the Negro Diamonds of the team.
Oh,
the
shit.
author.
Oh, the
a.k.a. Morris Chestnut,
Chestnut,
a.k.a.
man.
Draymond Green.
Yeah.
The author. Got to shout out the book, Dating is a Gamble.
Facts.
On Amazon right now. Go get it. Men and women, go do your thing for your dating game.
Mm-hmm.
Passing it on to the one and only.
There's your boy Flatbush Finance 40s. You already know I'm here.
Birthday boy.
Scorpio shit.
HBD.
Scorpio season. That's what's up. How you feeling, kid? You got another year on the planet.
Another year, 34.
How you
Getting up
feeling?
there. Feeling good, man,
That's
right.
lit, I
Yeah,
mean.
it's fucking political.
It's
Oh.
lit. It's crazy though,
Let's
but
get it
like,
going.
you know, we still in the times of, you know, he's celebrating another birthday, but it seems like we have another celebration. It seems like a celebration of almost going back on lockdown again. You know, things is looking like it's going back. You know, 10 o'clock, everything's
Curfew.
shut down. That 10 o'clock is crazy. Like we was out the other day, Sunday,
Crazy, son.
and yo, like shit was so crazy. Like we was at an event at 9. Niggas canceled it at 9 while we on the line.
You
Just
on the
like,
line.
damn, like,
And it's pouring down raining.
that fucking 10
I
o'clock
said,
shit is
ladies
crazy.
and gentlemen, you know when you hear ladies and gentlemen.
The party is canceled.
Also, too, I seen like, you know, like they officially closing down schools tomorrow, back to remote learning. I mean, so it seems as if things is just, you know, going backwards, and you know, I mean, that's leaving a lot of people uneasy right now.
Because it's like, you know, I guess the government and the governor and whoever is like torn between saying, what's the difference? I saw a quote today, like they're saying, okay, so if you shut everything down 10 o'clock, you COVID free till then? Like, what's the difference between 9:45 and 10:30?
At 10:30, yeah,
True.
So should it be shut down completely, or he knows how New York give it up, and he don't want like riots and some wild shit. So to shut it down completely probably be too crazy, but that would be the logical if you doing anything.
But you also know that, like, as New Yorkers, they don't follow no rules.
Hell no.
So you tell a motherfucker 10 outside, 10 o'clock, motherfucker still gonna be having some underground spot, try to find something, some house shit that's gonna go beyond the time. Like, you know, niggas don't care about no time.
Shit
So,
gonna start at 10.
facts though, you know what I mean?
And that too.
But you know they trying to show face that they caring and they trying to make a difference because of the surge. They saying, you know, the COVID numbers is going up.
It's going up. And plus, you know, like with the kids, they had to shut down the school because,
Right.
God forbid, the kids get it. But I ain't gonna hold you. That remote learning shit, I don't know if any of y'all had a chance to do with y'all kids yet, but yo, that remote learning, like the shit they learn, like I was with my daughter the other day doing some work, that shit had me stressed. I was so stressed, I wrote the teacher a note, like, what the fuck are you giving her? Like, what is this shit? Like, yo, I was stressed behind remote learning, so I know, like, even though they home, shit's crazy.
It ain't a walk in the park. And I think the older you are as kids, like I seen levels of it where it's even more difficult the older they are.
Facts.
You know, I
facts.
think that they kind of take it easy on a certain age. But like high school remote, I know that shit crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine that's different. I mean, but I guess with them, you know, like they're old enough, you know, like with the kids are on some like
They still adjusting to that type of thing.
So,
yeah. But I feel like in a sense, as far as curfews and shutdowns go, I do stand behind the remote learning.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, big.
In this situation.
It's safer. Yeah. Safer.
It's definitely safer. I mean, they gave that option anyway, so like whoever was doing the blended, I didn't really like that. You know, I wasn't jacking that with the whole, oh, they could come to school 2 days. Again, it goes back to my 9:45, 10:30 example. What's the point of coming Tuesday and Thursday? You're safer on those days?
Right. I mean, but generally, like, you know, for my daughter's school, you know, she was explaining to me and her mother that, you know, basically that, you know, the class is only like 5 kids. You know, it's not, you know, they're not in an
Risky.
environment, it's not risky. But at the same time, she was saying, like, the kids is not even happy because they in the class all day, one environment with mask on, and they only take it off when they go in the bathroom. So it's like, kids might as well stay home at that point.
Right.
Might as well stay home.
Right. So we're gonna see how long this lasts. You know, so convenient. You know, the holidays coming, and you want to shut it down then. But I guess that kind of might be the reason he did it. Because, you know, like the turnups go up this time of year, maybe?
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Right.
They was also
Big
talking
holidays.
about, like, for Thanksgiving, was talking about,
No gatherings.
it's like no gatherings of like more than
More than 10
10 people, you know. So that's just like, you
And
know,
that's not a black family reunion.
right, exactly. Yo. What Thanksgiving? Well, my family's small on my mom's side, so it'd be small. But like other places I be going, like
Like the real Thanksgiving?
yeah, the real
Like
Thanksgiving,
20
it'd be
people in
like
the
20
crib.
people. It should be packed all night.
What they gonna do? Tell them to come in groups? All right, from 4 to 6.
Right.
Come get your plate and move on.
4 to 6, we doing the vegan section. Fucking 6 to 8 is for the meat eaters. Pause. You know what I mean? Like
10 to 12 for the drinkers.
facts, exactly.
And now you ain't gotta worry about nobody running out the crib for Black Friday.
Yo, fact, yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Black Friday coming up.
But you know, online. They going crazy with the sales already anyway. So they gonna take your money one way or other, inside quarantine or not.
Is it true? I may sound like I crawled from under a rock because I was never into the hype of this whole Black Friday thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true that Cyber Monday is better?
Yeah, because that's
People
when
say that.
everything else goes on sale. Most stuff be on sale.
People
you
telling me
ain't
they
gotta worry
wait
about
for Cyber
Cyber
Monday on
Monday.
purpose.
Yeah, then you don't got to deal with the whole
line
going
shit.
to the store and you know it'd be a riot in the store.
But you don't gotta deal with
So-
that. I mean, shit. With the online, it's just like shit easier now. Anyway, just like fuck it. Like why even? I ain't going in the morning to be in no line, no stampede, just to somebody try to grab something out of my hand, because then it's gonna be crazy.
Facts.
Imagine you
Facts.
with your kid and somebody try to grab something out your kid's hand. Shit,
Especially the PS5.
PS5.
I think you get bodied for that
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, facts. Yeah.
I remember once I was on the train and it was Black Friday and the dude got like the 60-inch on the train.
That nigga brave. I hope he had the tools with him.
So hold the door. I think he coming down with a stroller or his kids.
He came with the
Then
60.
came down with the 60.
Yo, you gotta be
getting
brave.
it home.
You gotta be brave to have a TV on the train. 60 inch on the train, you gotta be brave.
I mean, yo,
Come on,
there's no way,
dudes
son.
do way more reckless stuff.
No, I seen it though, so it just bugged out to me because he like hold the door from afar, and you hear that, you think he's either maybe disabled
Yeah.
or he bringing down a stroller,
Boy, coming with the
not the
60
fucking
inch.
60-inch.
Yo, I seen a motherfucker get on the train with a whole moped. Like you can't. It doesn't
Moped.
matter what you get on the train
they
with
show some
nowadays.
shit. A motherfucker get on a train with a couch.
Oh yeah.
A couch? Like,
Yo.
come on, Brody.
Yeah,
Nah.
you wildin' for that. Like
But
the
yeah.
train already got seats.
You know, that's a fact. But you know, everybody stay safe. You know, wear your mask and just do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do. If you're gonna move around, I don't want to sound biased, against the whole safety curfew thing. But if you are moving around whenever you feel like it, I'm not gonna encourage or say any times. Just be careful. Wear your mask. Have sanitizer. Practice good habits.
That's it.
Facts. I mean, so another thing that's brewing right now, I see the NBA talks is getting big.
I was talking spicy.
NBA talks.
Harden
is-
go. I heard Harden coming to Brooklyn
Harden to Brooklyn, like,
2021 gonna be
and
a good
Westbrook
NBA
to
season.
Miami.
but I can't even see like.
Westbrook to Miami. I ain't hear that one.
I'm trying to think like how could Harden and Kyrie coexist? Because like KD to me is not the problem, but Kyrie he just a head case, and it's just like he want to be the man.
I got Kyrie playing 15 games,
Let me ask you a
so
question.
he's not gonna be in the way.
Who
Injury man.
is Kyrie the third option on Brooklyn? If James Harden come?
I would say Kyrie's gonna have to play the back, but I think the plus is gonna be that James Harden and Durant already done had this chemistry. We already done been there. But
Exactly.
we claim that it was one
you
other
ca-
person that was messing up the flow.
True.
But if you Kyrie, you came from Cleveland being the second option. You went to Boston being
Well,
the second
technically,
option.
he was the first option at
Yeah.
Cleveland when it first set
Technically,
off.
exactly.
So I was the
Technically,
first
first option.
option. Then
That's what
remember,
made
I was-
Braun come back.
Yeah, I was by myself.
But you ain't going nowhere though.
Yeah, right.
No, but
I was
Braun
going
came
nowhere.
back
I was
off of that.
first.
Oh,
then
yeah,
I
first.
came
You
second.
were second.
Then I went to another place where I was kind of like in the
Second.
mix where you might have been he might have been second or he might have been first.
And then you go to
technically.
Brooklyn, you be second again behind Kevin Durant. Now you going back to be third.
But
James
hold
Harden
on.
come?
Technically,
But they all
none
should
of y'all
start,
was on
though.
the court, so you didn't even get a chance to actually say what you was. You wasn't knowing if you was first, second, third, fourth.
But they got
fifth.
to all start, I would assume.
Nah, I mean, to me in my mind, I'm looking at Kyrie and Harden as a backcourt. That backcourt is deadly.
If they can pull it together.
Come on, that backcourt in
Yeah.
the East.
Yeah,
It looks good on paper though, but
Yeah, you got to see what it looks
I
like.
mean-
on court.
Even LA done showed
Harden-
you, like, yo, the first goal, it might not work. 100%. You might need a year to get it together.
Clippers or LA?
I mean, LA.
Clippers or Lakers?
Remember the Lakers? The first set off.
When he first went there, they didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
But
there was a
I
lot
think
of
you
factors.
might need some time.
There's some factors though.
The one thing I do see, I don't see them not having a run for it. Like regardless of how bad it may be.
They run out because like everybody's saying that KD is back. Like all these analysts are saying, KD he coming back as the Durant. That clipped the fucking Cavs. So
we know how easy it is to take over the East, and I think that Harden will just be happy because he'll never go to the chip, and this might be his time to go to the chip. I know you want to win if you go to the chip.
Well, remember he's been to the chip.
Oh yeah,
but he just didn't win.
That was just so short. Oklahoma, Miami, where Miami just bullied them. I didn't like that shit because OKC, I was riding with the young dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt good, like the young niggas is getting it, and then they just folded.
Yeah, but the question is in that whole picture, is Russell Westbrook the problem?
And without a jump shot, let alone is showing that he plays better when he doesn't have anybody around him rather than when he does have somebody else.
He can't go nowhere where nobody's around him. He can't go nowhere.
Yeah, but see,
I mean, the man averaged a triple-double. So you can't really say.
But that's the whole point. And when he doesn't have anybody, he can be that player that actually can make everybody else around him good. But as soon as he has that star player next to him,
he can't work.
He can't work. Honestly, right now with Paul George, you got to call my man way off P. Because after the Clippers debacle,
that's one season.
Nah, but Paul George is more than one season with him.
No, I meant the chemistry that everybody wanted them to gel together.
See, for all that,
LeBron ain't do that the first season with the Lakers.
For all that, if you look at how bad you can actually put the actual season up, that means that one person should have never left Toronto. You probably would have been in the championship again with Toronto if you
Kawhi stayed.
If Kawhi stayed,
because Toronto was tapping on the door without
they were going again. True. They were going again.
But who took them out though? It was Boston or the Bucks?
Boston.
Look, and Boston could barely even handle
Miami.
Yeah. Miami was watching. You know what? I think Miami just had more heart this year. They was just on
their heart was crazy. I think Boston needs another piece.
But that's playing in that bubble,
Boston and Philly needs another piece.
Philly just got no heart. I'm sorry.
They gotta get rid of to me, Gordon Hayward gotta go. Jaylen Brown gotta go. Keep Kemba, Tatum.
But Brown put in more work than Hayward did.
Yeah, but Hayward gotta go though. Keep Brown, Tatum. And
Brown did
Kemba.
Okay-ish.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember, he's still new in the league.
You know what? They also talked about James Harden possibly going there.
Boston.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
You don't think so?
No,
not with Kemba.
With Kemba and James Harden?
No, and I'm a New York fan, so I'm going for Brooklyn.
First of all, Harden is gonna take no. You know who would not be feeling that? Tatum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Facts. You're right. Yeah. Tatum's
like, what?
I think they were Kyrie. Now you?
Yeah. Don't you know everybody moving to the East now?
Yeah, because it makes more sense.
Easy to look.
Because look,
it's an easier look.
It was always lined up that way, where if any player would have came to the East, it's like, okay, now you talking about I'm banging and I'm fighting, I'm going through gladiator school in the league, rather than I could just come over here, everything's smooth and cool. We pretty much JV basketball over here right now.
So if James Harden go to Brooklyn, that championship automatically then bust.
I'm not going to say it's championship automatic.
You out the window.
I think they can run for it though.
They gotta win. They gotta win.
They can run for it, but
Kevin Durant has to win in Brooklyn. If he doesn't, it's a wrap.
Yeah, but it's not happening right away.
I don't think right away. Nah, I'm with them right away. But I think they got to run, and you
won't like to hear.
See them in
what
there.
You won't like to hear is that I am not a Warriors fan, but I see the Warriors going further than Brooklyn.
With James Harden.
If they're healthy, as they're saying Curry and Clay is like some Durant type shit.
So Clay, Steph, and Draymond could go far.
Not the chip.
They went already.
So who do you got? Boom. That's perfect. Who do y'all got if by default the finals is Brooklyn Golden State?
I'm going
with Brooklyn. I'm from
Brooklyn all day.
I ain't fucking with nothing Golden State doing. Stepping on
No, not liking them. No, I'm just saying.
I'm going with regardless. By default, I'm going with Brooklyn. For real. I'm not even.
You think that Harden plays enough good defense to hold Clay?
Harden don't play defense. That's
exactly.
The only thing. He don't play defense.
They got to put Durant on Clay. Harden can't hold Clay.
That should be a Christmas matchup. Brooklyn versus
Harden
Golden
can't
State.
hold Clay. Not in the
That's
series.
That would be good. That would be good.
Nah, we got to see.
But we got to see everybody healthy though. Everybody
yeah,
got to ride.
Well, I'm
healthy,
only talking healthy.
You know,
Giannis got to get a jump shot.
You got to get a jump shot.
They just added it's crazy because they added
Drew Holiday.
but and they talking about Giannis is about to sign the max in 5 years. I'm like, yo, what is he like?
Yo, he don't want to win.
What are you doing? But some players is about the bag, so the bag is big at this point. So it's like
The bag and the stage because he still gets the praise like he's ill. You know, like a team's fan. Like if you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan, you know you live there, whatever. You got Giannis on there. Mm-hmm. You're excited, even without the chip. Yeah, in the back of your mind, you're like, I need that chip.
Facts.
But the fans stand behind the franchise player, so he still feels important and the bag. So it's like, come on, your man Harden did that because if he ain't had to leave Oklahoma.
But here goes the next thing. All right, we've watched, going after the bag, not get a person another championship. Let's go with Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe could have had the chance to actually get that sixth one, but he said, "I'm gonna take the bread." Then we seen obviously Tim Duncan said, "I don't need no more bread. Give me 2 gunners that can help me get the job done."
And we gonna do it.
And we gonna do it. And they went back and they did it. So sometimes, especially RIP to Kobe, but
if you got 5, you can't really judge him for not trying to get 6.
all right,
5 is good.
But here go the thing. Five
is good.
But we know that Kobe wanted that 6th one. But
course.
he didn't. He could have said, especially being the second highest earner in NBA history, he could have said, you know what? Give 2 other young boys this bread. Help me get to this ship again. I already won with Bynum. Bynum is the most bummest dude you can ever have.
He was setting up his daughters in them, the Mamba shit, and them to get off. So that's why I think he wanted the paper more.
But here go the thing.
To get them going.
I got $300 million out the league already, and who knows how much Kobe may have had. And remember, before he died, he had a business that was already going to pull in $2 billion. You give me 2 more young boys, I go down, I'm tied with Jordan. Maybe if things is looking good, I could probably get a 7th one.
7-1 facts.
Yo, they should have beat Detroit in 2004.
And hey, think about it. If I'd have waited a smidget longer,
I think everybody would have been on the team with me.
So quick question. So with that being said, let me ask you: is loyalty overrated in the NBA? Because I say it really is.
Loyalty is overrated now. It's overrated now. Because back in the day, it was everything.
Because think about it. A dude like Damian Lillard is gonna stay in Portland forever.
That loyalty.
Forever.
It's just like,
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Just like
it goes back to what I just said about the Giannis Milwaukee shit. Like the Portland fans love Lillard.
Right.
And that feeling, like Flatbush Finest birthday boy point out the bubble, it didn't matter. Yeah. If the NBA was always all bubble, then maybe these niggas would look at it different. Because you don't got the fans on your
Facts though.
You know what I'm saying? Like dudes love that shit. The bag and they love you.
Yo, we need Braun and Dame, man. Dame come to LA, man. I know it's not happening.
Matter of fact, or bring John Wall over to the Lake Show.
Is he ready? Is he fully healthy?
You know what I'm saying?
He ready.
Kill you. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm not talking about when he's good.
Unless you got Rondo. And Rondo is like
Rondo staying?
Rondo's not staying.
2 chips.
At the end of the day, look, Rondo.
That's the one. That's the names they optioning.
Like
they saying him and Caldwell Pope might be out.
Yeah, but like
they said Kuzma too, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they about to trade.
So if you don't have him no more,
trade Kuzma for a PS5. Like,
that's a fact.
If you don't got Rondo no more, I have worry. I have a concern because
they picked up Dennis Schroeder from OKC.
But that's a backup though.
Because I was about to go. He's not starting. Like no cat. I like Dennis Schroeder, but he's not first option.
Hold on, but he got
to come off the bench.
No, but people forget he played under Russell too, so Russell taught him some game. Like Son is nice.
Oh yeah.
But he can't start. No, that's not the point. That's not the franchise point after the chip.
I mean, listen.
Because Lillard's gonna cook him.
No,
Donovan Mitchell's gonna cook him.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They're gonna be like, the chance with Schroeder.
Not the Schroeder.
So what I'm saying is, I'm trying to say, so what point guard would you like to see in LA?
I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see
I'll put Dennis on the bench though.
But Chris Paul's in Phoenix
I
right
put
now.
Dennis on the bench, have him come off the bench, but he can't be starting.
The savior.
Nah.
Yeah.
CP is already on the Suns. It proves that he doesn't really.
He doesn't care
Would you
about
take
shit.
Derrick Rose right now?
Not to start. He'd come off the bench too.
He put up some numbers.
Yo, I have Derrick Rose start over Schroeder.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I still
But
see teams going.
but it's not about what a player. You know what he can do.
Uh-huh.
It's what is he going to do to get us to this ship? But like it doesn't make a difference. Like
Nah.
Derrick Rose done put in more work than everybody.
Yeah, facts.
But it's still a fact that you don't know what he going to do.
I just
get
want him
you
to stay
the
healthy.
championship.
I believe if he stays healthy the entire time, then fine. I got him over Dennis.
Yeah.
But you know Derrick Rose is a shell of his old self.
yo, so
Like,
Knicks
it's
fan,
not-
let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
If Melo come to New York with Westbrook, playoffs?
I really don't want Melo
They're cursed.
back on New York.
New York is cursed?
Yeah.
Melo is cursed.
They
Melo
can
is
have
cursed.
3 creative players from NBA streets,
And,
New York fans
and
hate
they still not going to the
Nah.
playoffs.
Yeah,
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna keep it real. Back in the day, of course, I was hyped to get Melo, but then, like, obviously, you know, it sucks that you have to go off of now what the league is off Braun, and it's like, okay, we know Braun is thinking all around, and I don't think that, you know,
You think
you
if
don't
Melo
put
had
Melo
the
in that same
same
bracket though.
No,
You
but if
can't.
Melo had the
It's not-
same backing and the same kind of career path that LeBron had, you don't say that he could possibly have been similar?
but they
No,
can't because
see-
he didn't play like that.
Yeah, he didn't pack that, but plus I think Melo was another one of those players that
wanted the bread.
wanted the bread, and also he was on.
He
some,
wanted
like,
the bread, and it was more about busting your ass than
Yeah.
saying busting
right.
the team ass.
And also he
Right.
wanted to be the man that put New York on his back.
True.
And that shit didn't get him nowhere. I ain't
Nowhere.
gonna front.
One
He got-
playoff
New
run?
York is the hardest team to play for in the league. Period.
Yeah,
Hands down.
facts. I mean, that's why I feel like a guy like Russell could make it out here because he got that attitude that he can make it in New York.
But if you go off of what you said about when Russell got the triple doubles and the numbers like that, he didn't have like superstars
It would-
around
it would be good.
So if you lead the Knicks team, so you're saying Russell go to New York and don't bring nobody else special.
Yeah, he been role players.
He's gonna be a super gorilla star.
Facts. Exactly.
And you know, especially with his
You got
style
him
of
averaging a
dress.
triple double again?
Yes.
Yeah, facts.
Averaging a triple double and then going to get some tight boots
I gotta
down there.
give him-
Also,
I gotta give him. Yeah, he only gotta go a couple blocks from the Garden. I gotta give him some type of. I know people, pick out his flaws and say what's wrong with him, but you gotta give it up for averaging a triple double. I don't give a fuck how
Yeah,
you
facts.
did it.
Back-to-back season, of course.
Yeah, but who
that's why
would
you gotta
you
know
rather be? Would you rather be Mike or you rather be Charles Barkley? You never won. Of
course
like,
Mike, you know what I'm
like especially if that's the main objective. Once you
Mike.
get in the league and you show what you can do, it's how do I get this championship? That's what it is. Look at everybody's career
At least
path.
Barkley was in the chip.
One time.
One time.
Shit.
Yeah, but Melo never been in the chip.
Never.
He probably will never be in the
Wow.
chip.
So
Never.
who do you want to be? You want to be that person that Damian Lillard's talking about on the commercial?
Oh, 'cause
You want to be
Lillard-
sitting next to Barry Sanders
I
and
know
all the
my
rest
man
of the
right here
greats?
love Lillard though.
Look at all the loyal
You
people
see
that left.
Lillard going to the finals ever in his career?
Dwight Howard left. Got a chip. Kevin Garnett left. Got a chip.
Well,
All this shit don't mean nothing.
Well, you
man.
know what? I give KG a little different
He wasn't
little
going
ride.
nowhere.
I
The
mean, of
Timberwolves.
course, with Timberwolves,
He wasn't going
I think that him and Steph could have did a little bit more if they'd have stuck together for a hot minute. If it wasn't an ego tripping kind of thing, I think they could have did a lot more. Of course, I sure enough don't think that sure enough back in their day, no championship. You was not winning no championship. You had Houston. You had a couple people that was in it. It was not happening. San Antonio was coming eventually, so it was like.
Let's talk that. Are you saying that right? So you feel because a lot of people say Braun, the competition he had to play now is not they weren't as aggressive and it was more physical. Do you think he could have stood in that time?
He would have stood.
He could have.
He would have stood. He
time.
would have stood. But we know that there was a certain era. We already know that people were scared of Jordan, and obviously, if you listen to actual stories about how people said they first got in the league, KG one of them, and J.R. Rodder was happened to be the one that got embarrassed. And
Facts.
people seen Jordan, and they was just like, yo, I think everything that they say about him is bullshit. And then Jordan would
And
sit
they
there and
tried-
look at you and be like, oh really?
Word,
Oh,
yeah.
word?
And then
He cooked
you.
their
Nah,
ass.
you right. I ain't gonna lie.
And he would call that shit personal in his own mind right there on the court and be like, "Oh, so you talking shit?
Yeah.
You talking shit?
See,
You
but that's what
think
Kobe
you
got
bust
his
my
shit
ass?"
from too. Yo, Kobe was the same way. Like Kobe, they said Kobe used to listen to the Michael Myers theme before a game. If you listen, like if you listen to that shit before you start a game, you would kill it.
You
so
kill
like
it. Yeah, that's
Kobe do got that. Like that's one thing I give him, but I still don't think
not gonna
rest
like
him. I still don't think he
LeBron.
better than Braun though.
Nah, this is the problem with Braun. You're not gonna like to hear.
No, but wait.
He's 4 for 10.
Hold on.
Wait.
Yeah, 4 for 10.
Nah,
We got an
yeah.
all-star game where Braun and Kobe actually played
Wait,
serious
head-to-head.
against each
Of
other
course.
head to head, and Braun didn't get the win in that one. Kobe made sure that he stayed on a nut for a while.
What year was that? What year was that? You remember?
It was Kobe was kind of up there already.
Right, hold on.
What's
Back to
the-
my man. My man
Right.
say 4-10 in the finals. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and what's Kobe record in the finals?
5-2.
So when y'all say that if Braun was back then, you think he still could have banged. If he's 4-10 in the finals when it's not banging like that, think about it. Could he?
But
They
wait,
trying to
wait,
come
hold
at the
up,
Brody
hold up,
right
wait,
now.
wait.
Can't cut
Well,
it
he'll
off.
still be great, get numbers, be praised, and all of that.
Wait,
You
LeBron
4-10 now in this era.
He's 4-10. He played harder competition than Jordan and Kobe.
Yeah, because remember he played a lot of the
I
top
think you know
50
what it
players.
was.
He played
Jordan's
Kobe actually played a lot of top 50 players to get there.
He did.
Like
Yeah.
LeBron did. I ain't gonna lie.
I disagree.
In his first championship run, he did play two of the top 50 players.
Kobe?
Yeah, no, Braun.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
technically, in his first championship,
07.
he had San Antonio. But remember, he did go with. And I do say I don't shit on that team. Ricky Davis, Ogauskas, they play hard for
going nowhere.
LeBron.
It wasn't going nowhere.
Yo, they made it to the
Got swept.
championship.
Of course.
You got to think about it.
You're missing
And
the
here's
grand
thing.
scheme
With
of
Kobe,
things.
Yeah.
Kobe, I still say Bynum is the most trashiest dude.
doesn't
Where's
matter.
Bynum at right
Listen,
now? Bynum is
he's
packing
home.
your bags
He's
right
home.
now at
The
Whole
Kobe
Foods.
thing, the Kobe thing can be judged and viewed separately. I want to take the Jordan LeBron thing. Let Kobe be great.
Of course.
No, listen,
Let
we
Kobe
are
be
no
great.
way taking Kobe is great.
So when
We are
I
no way
compare
taking him.
Jordan and Braun, and you tell me that LeBron faced better competition, what I'm telling you is Jordan was lucky in the sense of when he got to the finals, it got easier. But them niggas in the East, Detroit and them niggas, always gave him trouble.
hold on,
Yo,
hold on.
Melo almost,
Wait,
Reggie
wait,
almost took him out.
Wait, hold on.
Reggie almost took him out.
Wait.
Pacers had a low key squad.
Pacers low key.
I was fucking with them.
but
Hold on.
Bron's not getting past that Pacers
Who
team.
won that? Hold on. Who won that Pacers team besides Reggie Miller was nice?
Huh? Always good, nigga. Yo, I can't front you had
Walt Jackson?
No, but
They had a
Man, what?
Wait, the Pacers always had a well put together team. They always
Davis
designed to actually
Dale
have
Davis,
good players.
Anthony
And-
Davis or Antonio Davis?
Antonio Davis.
Antonio
Antonio
Davis. Why are you trying to shit on them? They almost took him out.
Yeah.
But here go the thing. You got to
They
remember.
almost took him out.
Jordan was playing in an era where they had a rule. They kind of had a hack of Jordan. Like, yo, if he get in the air, hit him.
hack him. Yeah, I ain't
Hit
gonna
him.
lie.
Like, yo, and remember, I can hand check you back then. If we do go to
hold
the
on.
rack, I really ain't getting a flagrant if I try to hit
But
you.
you see some of the fouls Braun take. I know your son is big. Yo, it be like they show his replays. It be like two niggas. They be one hand across the neck, pulling him back, and he still score.
And then they be like, yo,
But
Braun,
remember,
bitch,
they
all this shit
calling
like
the
that.
foul. They calling the foul now. Back then, they really wasn't calling the foul on certain teams,
I hear
and
you, I
they
hear
were
you.
actually going for your helmet. And then also, here goes another thing. You say it's easy, but look at who Jordan faced in the finals when he went every time.
So tell me.
That's what I said. I said when he got there, it
tell
was
me
easier.
tell me who was a tough finals match for Jordan.
Nobody. Like the Lakers was the hardest with Magic.
Yeah,
Crickets.
Nah,
because
but Kareem wasn't there.
Portland
Kareem
was
wasn't
kind
there,
of
though.
Portland was kind
When
of
Kareem wasn't there.
Who?
Kareem.
It don't matter. That was the only time.
The Jazz.
The Jazz.
Technically,
I
you-
just said it. It's the
but
Lakers.
remember, with the Jazz, you still got two of the all-time greats.
Malone, Stockton.
Yup, you bust their
How about
They
ass.
was
Byron Russell?
soft.
Hold up, wait.
Any credit for
was
Byron
soft.
Russell? Any credit for Byron?
Byron Russell shit.
He said, I didn't push him. He was going that
He has
direction.
a lifetime poster till
Yo,
he
facts.
died. They gonna put that shit on his
like-
grave.
Yo,
hold up.
if LeBron faced those
Wait.
teams Jordan
Hold up.
faced, LeBron record win before.
Hold
10.
up.
course
And
he won't.
remember,
Of course.
you also had to face. You had to face Seattle back then.
Gary and Kemp.
And you made Gary and Kemp.
Kemp the drunk?
Kemp did his thing.
Detlef Shrimp.
But yeah.
That wasn't the hardest.
But like, yo, you made two other dudes that's great
That's true. I ain't
look
gonna hold
like
you.
nothing.
Yeah.
But the way Jordan talked about Gary Payne, I was like, nah, he's out of line, son.
He was.
But they were back and forth.
gloves. I'm gonna show you who the glove
Yeah, they were back and forth for years. All right, so let's jump into these next topics because we done hit sports
we
heavy.
done jumped off. So basically, right now, we got something coming up. We talk a little music. You know that they they do the whole verses thing. They got this Jeezy versus Gucci Mane shit.
Trash.
Yo, I can't name 3 Gucci Man songs.
And,
shit,
and one of them is not even his. Black Beatles.
Yo, he's a very freaky girl.
Y'all out of line for that.
She's very, but yo, I thought it was supposed to be Ross versus Jeezy.
Nah,
Because
Ross already went.
And
Ross already went. Can't go again.
I can't.
But
I'd rather take T.I. versus Jeezy.
Yeah.
Yo,
You know what happened though? But like,
Gucci,
but they got this beef. Remember they got this whole shit.
But see, but that's what Versus is doing. Like they putting Beans against Jada. Like that's just, and you putting Beanie Man versus Bounty Killer. Like that's what the people that had problems.
Nah, they Fab and Jada. Hold on, it was Fab and Jada.
Oh my bad, it's Fab and Jada. My bad,
I mean,
my bad.
they
But
cool.
nah, but no, but that was the first
No, but
one.
I would have
It was
liked
the
to see
first one.
Beanie Jada though.
That was the first one.
That was the one.
That was the first one that they really wanted, but they're changing it up at the last minute.
Yeah, matter of fact, you're right. Yeah,
because they know that certain things ain't gonna happen, like the Jive versus 50. They know that's not gonna happen.
That should be disrespectful all night.
I think it would be easier to convince John than to convince 50.
Now 50 didn't want to do it because he didn't want to give Ja that publicity. Like
No, but John's with it.
John's with it.
but 50 wasn't with it. He don't get any of that publicity.
You know,
Fuck him.
and
You're not going.
And
Exactly.
now that they got, I think that they know that these two men are at a different level in their life. It ain't a problem no more. So now they like, okay, let's do the versus battle with y'all.
So
But that's not
basically
who
you
we
saying-
wanted to see.
All right, I mean, but who you want to see? Is there any battle you want to see? That's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
this
you
point, I don't
can't
think
put
it's
Jay, you
nothing.
can't put M in it.
Female, but I want to see Ashanti versus Keisha Cole.
that's lit.
That'd be
be
fire.
lit. That would be lit. That would
Keisha
be.
Cole and
I'm
Ashanti. that'd be
biased though.
fire, son.
Damn, because I love Keisha Cole a little more, so everybody
both
gonna be
got
like I'm
hits.
capping.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
And it makes more
That's a
sense to
good
put
one.
somebody
Yeah,
that you
you know
know
what I'm
against somebody else. It's certain
Ashanti,
people that's
Keisha
difficult
Cole,
to put in the
wow.
game. Like if you put Eminem, who you putting Eminem against?
Wait,
Who you putting Jay against?
That's
That's
complex.
his favorite rapper, but
That's
he
not.
Eminem too.
It is.
Let's not talk
But
about
I
this
want to
Eminem
go.
shit,
I know.
What?
That's why I'm
Let's not-
piggybacking
let's
off
not
the
talk about
Ashanti
Eminem
Keisha
shit,
Cole
though.
thing. So who would we want to see Alicia Keys versus?
she did it already. John Legend, and that was Quiet Storm for me. It was,
Oh shit.
yeah, this was boring. Nigga. Like,
That's why I'm trying to rejuvenate her. But
I
okay,
can't
fuck
front
it.
it. I mean, to me, as you said, Keisha Cole and Ashanti's lit.
But
That's
here go the thing
lit.
with John Legend. I didn't even watch that one.
Right,
but John
like, it's
Legend,
quiet.
I didn't even watch that either.
What are they
Yo.
gonna do? Because y'all was background, like y'all doing choruses, like what y'all did chorus versus chorus.
Mad fucking chorus, mad fucking theatrical music. I don't want it. Like, listen, John Legend. I ain't gonna lie. Like, niggas say he's dope. I know disrespect. He's a talented guy. I can't sing like that, but it's boring to me, son.
Yeah.
And so is Alicia. It's boring. Like,
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. You know who I actually want to see somebody get put up against? I want to see Scarface get put up against somebody.
Who?
who?
Like
No, I mean, but like, who could even go with him though?
But I don't know.
I
don't know.
Who's that?
Nah, you went left. Scarface.
Yeah, like I'm like if we gonna go, like, because obviously we already know that most of the people that you gonna pick now, it's pretty much a rap. You picking big time people, so it's like you gotta pick an old school.
Scarface is not underground. I don't want to disrespect his career, but based on the verses they gave us already, I don't see that getting a lot of viewership.
Yeah, Scarface.
But see, you gotta pick somebody real good up against him, though.
That's the only way.
Yo,
Nah,
I know he
like-
won't do it. How about Jay-Z versus
Jay, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I know he
you
won't
know
do it.
Jay-Z,
Jay-Z
Eminem,
versus
or
50
Nate.
will be good.
Nah, Jay's winning.
Ooh, that's.
I think
50
I'm putting.
That's a good one,
I'm putting.
Come on, man.
I think
That is an
Jay
entertaining
overall.
That is an entertaining one.
Jay overall.
Oh, yeah.
I think Jay overall is winning.
You know what's low key lit? I think they should do which they probably won't get. They was talking about Drake and Ye. Then they was talking about J. Cole and Kendrick. Well, wait, we gonna sleep on who? Cole and what?
Cole and Kendrick is gonna be
Too boring.
Boring for you? Oh damn, niggas saying Cole and Kendrick is boring.
I'm being strict with the 20.
You know what? All right, they were talking about group battles, so I want to see Locks and Dipset. We gotta do that. Come on now.
I got Locks
and
winning.
Dipset.
Locks winning, yeah, because
Locks winning over Dipset?
Dipset
Not Slaughter.
is not a real
Remember how much
full-fledged group.
Remember what
Not
they did?
Slaughter.
They weren't.
It's not a Slaughter.
Like
Slight edge.
They were kind of a group that was ready to go individual,
Locks
and the
was-
Locks was always stuck to the script. Like we a group, period. No matter how much of a separation they may do, it was all about the group thing. Dipset was never about the group fully. That would be kind of like Dipset versus G Unit. That would be a little bit better.
Okay.
I got G Unit winning that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold. I fuck with that.
Ooh, that'd be a good one because he said he got G Unit winning it. Like he said it easy.
I'll take Dipset. Unit.
I kind of like Dipset when they were individuals. I know, I'd like if you compare when they do their own thing separately, and then you look at the Dipset era, yeah, they banged out and it was dope. But I like them better individually, and that's what you got to look at when you do the group battles.
And remember, as far as G Unit, it was kind of like a group situation. It wasn't you liked them better individually. It was more you liked them better with the group
thing, because it was like diversity. You know, Yayo ain't sound like Buck ain't sound like Banks, but low key we was always waiting for Banks verse.
Whoa. But can we forgetting about Desert Storm? Can we have a Desert Storm in the mix of that?
Are you talking about Fab, Joe Buttons?
The A-Team, Ransom and Hitchcock and all that. 4K, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Stacks and bundles, all that.
Stack was
crew?
the truth.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Stack. Rest in
Yeah,
peace, Stack.
Recipe Stacks.
That is definitely, yeah. You know what? Definitely. Fab, Joe Buttons, and Paul Kane. Yeah, that is problem. I think they killing Dipset.
Or we can have, of course, or we can have the D Block Stay Prop shit as usual. Cause don't front.
Stay Prop put in some
Stay
work.
Prop got work.
They
Stay
put in
Prop
some
got
work.
Like yo, you got Chris. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had their moments. PD, they got their
Yeah,
moments.
P, yo, they was
PD,
alright. I ain't gonna hold
moments.
you. They had some.
You really
good
thought
moments.
PD was a battle rapper though?
No,
Like, he
PD
could
was
bang
more
with them bang.
Nah, he was more like the.
Excuse me, my like
he
he got
He was the chorus guy. He was the chorus
had
guy.
an orthodox flow that was fire
Yeah.
though. Like if you listen to him, like he had some heat. Like they put out 2 good projects though. Stay Prop 1 and Stay Prop 2, the little project they put out. But it was dope though. I mean,
So if they take, who could we match up with? This is real far fetched right here. If we go to the Chronic with Dre, Snoop and them, who would we want to see versus that?
I don't think nobody was fucking with
Nobody,
Death Row
yeah,
as a group
nobody
like that.
fuck with
Even
Death
with Bad Boy, you still can't say.
Unless
you know
you
you
did-
got
hold on.
Big, Locks,
Hold
Mace,
on.
and that'll probably. But you know, as far as Death Row Squad was a totally different.
alright, so then we gonna go left because Death Row was left and we could go with No Limit. Think about it.
Nah, I'm going with Death Row. I ain't gonna lie, I'm going with Death Row.
I'm probably doing that.
I'm going with Death Row. There's nothing you could tell me that's going against Pac right now. From No Limit, not a
Because you know
damn
they're gonna
thing.
cap and have all the Pac features in there.
So No Limit with Juvenile, BG.
You know they're gonna throw all the
Master
Pac
P.
features in there.
You better off
I know
going
how you
with
feel.
Cash
You like Pac, but
Money.
you're saying-
Fucking No Limit.
And Cash Money still
niggas don't
losing.
want no head. Like
Niggas don't want no smoke with Death Row.
Pop was
Right.
dope. Pop was dope.
No, I'm not saying
Pac,
Dolly though.
Snoop?
If you add
Yeah,
that
no,
into
no.
the
And Dre on the beats?
Oh, yeah.
Pop,
What you
Snoop.
putting Manny Fresh up again? What?
And you know what? They're gonna sneak my man in there because M gotta join the two.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, M was.
Niggas start talking about Eminem. I get.
I said slip in there. I didn't say the main focus.
Let me ask you a question. If Eminem was black, you think he'd get the same?
Nah, it wouldn't be the same.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, yo.
It wouldn't be the same pain because like the trailer park shit and the 8 Mile shit, it wouldn't sound right from a black person.
But low key, there is a black Eminem, Cannabis. And what happened to that? Quiet Storm.
M is better than Cannabis.
Quiet Storm.
M is better than Cannabis.
First of all, let's be honest.
M is better than Cannabis.
He is, but
Cannabis came during a good era, let alone
Cannabis didn't rap
he
about
went
struggle.
with the wrong squad. He should have never went with Wyclef. That was his
Yeah, that
downfall.
was it. Because like,
He
Wyclef
did that
wasn't
because he
pushing
thought he knew he was the most lyrical. So he's like, let me go somewhere where I'm LeBron.
Yeah, exactly. And look what
And it
happened.
didn't work. But how dare you? That's not Eminem
You know
because he
how I
didn't
feel
rap about
M,
struggle.
though. So you know how I
But
feel
no,
about
but
M.
Cannabis didn't have the diversity to compare it to
Still
Eminem.
lyrically,
So
like
I ain't gonna front. Of course,
He do different
No,
topics.
he's a beat. Of course, we're gonna say Eminem body jail on his own track, right? We're gonna say that, right? We're gonna go with that. The M did do him on Renegade, right? But it's just like overall, like what else do you remember M for? Of course, he came out. You know, he was a white boy.
Numerous albums, like his albums were
first three classic.
First three
classic, hands down.
Guaranteed.
The real Slim Shady.
And he showed you that I can change.
The Slim Shady MP.
Encore is 5 to me. I ain't gonna hold you.
And that's not even a 3, so it's 4 then.
So Encore,
because the Slim Shady joint, Marshall Mathers, and Eminem show.
All right, yo, I can't front. Yo, those are 5 to me.
And then you said Encore, so that's 4.
All right, cool. But
Cannabis don't have 1.
No, I ain't gonna lie, but it's like if you want somebody to put in that category who's like the black, I'm gonna put Cannabis. I mean, who else do you think of that has that?
So when you say it's not a mainstream song. People may not even love the song, but when you talk about when M is on a song with somebody, as far as like you said, he bodied Hove. You know who I think kept up? But it's not a song that's mainstream. How y'all feel about Redman? Because Redman, Eminem's idol. That's his idol.
Wait, hold on.
Remember the song they got together? He kept up.
But wait. Redman is legendary.
Right, exactly.
Thank you. Okay.
He can hold his own.
But but that song's not talked about.
Very legendary. And with albums, and Redman has always had a song that you've always known him for. Now you gotta you putting Red in a different category.
Eminem's favorite rapper. M said.
Yes, and if you listen to Red has always been a very lyrical dude.
So the song they got together, that's the only time I saw somebody keep up with M.
Hold on, somebody else did, and nobody talks about this song. Lil Wayne and Eminem.
That's true.
Yeah. Lil Wayne
is true.
Nigga don't give my son his flowers.
Wait.
They don't give my son his flowers.
So who do we want Lil Wayne to do a versus with?
Yeah, Drake.
No,
they got it. Why not?
I don't know if Lil Wayne gets Drake because I think that Wayne's lane of actually being that rapper, because remember he had a lane where he was that rapper.
That was the guy.
Drake don't got that.
I think Drake's is a little bit different due to the fact that how it has went for Drake. Drake did not come with a whole situation where it was like I am lyrically that guy. Period. Hands down. Drake did not have that lane. Drake did bigger things.
You looking at it like they're interviewing for a job. If you look at the resume, you're right. If people just talking about what they want to see, they would want to see that.
Yeah, they probably would want to see that.
They would want to see that. But you going off of resumes and shit like, okay, Lil Wayne did such and such and Drake did.
But you're doing that because obviously it's the same crew, and now you can't find nobody to put up against these two people.
But wait, I also told people that, in my opinion, that Lil Wayne was the only person that could battle Hove because he got the joints. If you think about it.
No, but wait a minute. Here go the thing. Remember Lil Wayne. He's losing that verse. But Lil Wayne did exactly.
You don't know
what Hove did. Jordan Kobe.
You don't know what Hove
I did the same move.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It was. I heard Hove did not write down nothing. And they got Travis Scott on record right now saying I didn't believe it. Hove wasn't my favorite rapper.
That's not going to matter in the verses.
But that's the thing that actually made people stand out.
Hove got
the fact that you can make whole albums and songs.
Did with Fab? You see how Fab was going diverse? He had the hard shit. He had the
wait, hold up. Let's also put it to the fact that Fab did kill Jadakiss.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I feel when they blended together, Fab had way better tracks, way better verses.
But Jada won.
I mean, no, in the verses.
Jada won.
But when they blended their album,
the album didn't really.
Yeah, but I feel that. It
what I'm saying with the Jay-Z Lil Wayne thing, Lil Wayne tore the club up, tore the streets up, and all that, no doubt. But if Jay is strategic chess player, he can't try to bang with Lil Wayne on party club type commercial shit because then it'll be a lot closer than if Jay goes strategic.
Whoa, you gotta chill because remember Jay had albums that literally that was the only thing paying in the club.
Back that ass up and all that. Come on, son.
Back that ass up. Lil Wayne was not that rapper, so you need to stop.
He's gonna put that in there though.
But when he
I got him playing that.
But like when someone went to Fireman, Weezy, and like when he got to that point where they said Gilly was writing for him, that Wayne, that nigga was evolved. He was on Super Saiyan level. He was on that level.
I feel that it didn't come till the Carter 3. That's when I felt that the Super Saiyan
Carter
came.
2,
I feel Carter 3.
I ain't gonna hold it. All of them Carters is that's what I'm trying to say. Like
all the Carters is good.
Please don't get his flowers. Carter 1 up until
1 is.
Nah, one is
I
low.
like one.
You gotta go.
Let's call it corner two.
Call two crazy as fuck.
I argue that with
I ain't gonna
3.
lie.
Corner two.
Yeah, 2 and 3. 2 and 3.
2 and 3 is that shit.
Yeah, 2 and 3 is fucking hands down.
All right. So
Hold
let's also touch on something else. All right. So we sitting here, we talking about rap. Of course, we got to talk about these people in rap getting bodied, getting shot, getting robbed.
Oh yeah, facts.
And I was about to go on the gram, you know, and make a video.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about rap reform? And do y'all feel that it's a level of how you rapping now will make sure that you actually run into what you rap about in the streets in your real
but you
life?
gotta remember, like a lot of these rappers now, like, you know, especially the youngins, like they tied into the streets. You know what I mean? Like these dudes is really like they really out there. So it's like, I mean, it's unfortunate, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like their fame is growing, but they still in the streets. You know what I mean? So it's like,
But
they ain't gonna protect you.
But wait, here go the thing. Do you feel that we need rap reform? Because it's like, okay, I think that obviously you gonna rap about what you've been through, and some people not gonna rap about what they've been through. Mm-hmm. But all right, so now, do you feel that should it be some type of level? Because I've heard 50 talking about this, like he was actually trying to tell Pop Smoke that you're gonna have to change your lifestyle. Like what you do, what you rap about, and what you do, you gotta actually separate it. Because guess what? At the end of the day, like these dudes is like they out here.
Yeah, no, yeah,
If you're in your 20s, you're asking a lot. Because a 20-something-year-old is still a kid to me.
Facts.
And if they got all this fame and shit and they blow up, you trying to tell them to be focused like that? Yeah, you give them that insight, but it's not going to kick in right now.
But here go the
Yeah,
thing. You got to think about it. Obviously, death ain't changing that game for you, right? So now if you ain't 20 and you ain't seeing the bigger picture, motherfuckers will kill you. Motherfuckers focus every day to kill you. Oh, you rap about this? Oh, I still in the street and I still do this. Oh, you that motherfucker?
So,
me having your chain means a lot. And killing you for it don't mean shit. And remember, back in the days, motherfuckers said there was way more killers outside of these streets than it is now.
So what was wrong in these pictures then with this age difference? Because you go from rest in peace King Von. How old was he? Anybody know?
26.
Okay, you got King Von. You got this other rapper. I don't want to say it wrong. Is it Mo3?
Nah, Mo3.
Mo3. How old was he? Anybody know?
No.
I got him in his 20s.
He was older than Vaughn.
Okay.
Older than Vaughn.
Okay, so they're gone.
Pop
Little
Smoke.
Bougie gets shot, not died. He gets shot in the leg. How old is Little Bougie?
Oh, he's like the late.
You got Benny. How old is Benny?
Benny's 30.
Benny's 32.
So all these people are shot. 2 died.
Mm-hmm.
What is the comparison in their shootings? What did they do wrong?
All right. You feel that obviously you feel that there's not a level of moving different when you're a rapper and you made it. Because obviously that's why I'm saying that there needs to be some type of rap reform. Because guess what? You have to move different. Because even if you are the man in this city, you are not the man in the next
I ain't
city.
gonna lie, but you're saying as far as moving different, I'm pretty sure Boosie and Benny Butcher
Is
like,
moving different. I
this
don't think they
season,
moving
you know what I'm saying?
like King
so,
Von and
like,
Pop Smoke was.
I'm pretty
And
sure
50,
they was moving though. I mean,
not
they
to
was
cut
moving
you.
different, though.
You see how you said the 50 said the shit to Pop? Why? 50 had to get shot though. You think he would have changed if he didn't get shot?
But here go the thing. He got shot in a different era when, remember, he fell off the game.
But that still woke him the fuck up.
Yeah, it woke him up.
He said, "This is how I'm moving
you know
now."
what? And it made him more focused. It
Right.
made him say,
But suppose
you know
he
what?
didn't survive that shooting.
If
Now
he-
we would be talking about how somebody should have told him something.
Now, honestly, back then, you probably wouldn't even have paid attention because there wasn't no social media bumping when 50 got shot. There wasn't nothing, so it probably would have went under the
When he
table.
got shot, did he have anything? Any song we liked or no?
Yeah, remember,
that we
he was
can
already
vouch for
out
right now.
How to rob,
How to Rob.
That,
So if
you
he,
knew
God
him
forbid,
from
he
that
dies
era.
there. God forbid, I swear.
You wouldn't even know.
Would we go? Damn, that shit was hot. He was gonna be something.
You wouldn't
though.
even know. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. But I don't even think. And Big L had that kind of lane. And like honestly, if
I don't think that the Big L. I don't think you can put that in any of these scenarios.
that was a further year. That was a
they
further
just was
year.
grimy about that one.
Yeah, facts.
Well, I kind of, if I did have to compare to Big L, I would kind of compare it to maybe the Pop Smoke situation.
I mean, so how you feel
Yeah.
about the Stack Bundle shit then? Chink's drugs, dudes like that.
Chinks was already kind of getting that known like kind of named.
But you see,
Stack was more.
They was on the way.
What you said?
They both was on the way, but I feel that Chinks made it a little bit further than Stack.
He did.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
So
I think Chinks was. I hate to say it, like
you were seeing.
You see
Chinks'
the
face.
mentality you just said about just because these is your mans, when you go somewhere else they're not. Chinks felt like, I'm home. Why the fuck do I have to worry about
That's
it?
what you gotta worry about most. It be
yo.
the motherfuckers that know you will kill you faster.
But yo, Stack said the same thing. He felt like he was home too.
Now Stack was a little
Stack was in the
too
projects every
flashy.
day.
What was that? A Mazda made
Porsche in the hood,
Porsche?
in the project.
Yeah, the
Come
Porsche in
on,
the hood,
you know what I'm saying? Stack got caught slipping.
He of all people should know how gutter Far Rock is.
He's from there.
He
Ever-
should
he was
know.
from there.
Ever since he died, what happened to Far Rock? It's a wrap.
Like I'm not from Far Rock, and if I'm a millionaire, I'm not driving to Far Rock and parking on the sidewalk in the projects with my Porsche.
I've been in Far Rock for years
Uh-huh.
because I went to school out there, and I know.
I had Far
First
Rock
of all,
dealings.
a
We
lot
settled
of people are not even.
That shit's about Far Rock.
Look, here go the biggest thing. A lot of people are not driving from wherever you at in Manhattan or in Brooklyn to even go to Far Rock.
Far Rock.
Far Rock was a different part of Queens. That
yeah.
shit was a different.
What they call that, the sixth borough?
So
Yeah. That's like a
One way in, one way out.
But here go the thing: you still
like Coney
have to
Island.
move different. That's why I say we need rap reform. I feel like a lot of older rappers shouldn't just come out in school. Younger rappers, like even you might not even believe it, but like Will Smith and them got stories. Like yo, back in the '80s, we went places. Motherfuckers tried us because we was the fucking play rappers. But the motherfucker rappers that was kicking that gangster shit back in the day, them motherfuckers ain't tried them because they believed they stories. But they tried us, and we had to go out.
Right.
But
get
now you at a point in time now.
Everybody
it don't make
talking
a
that
difference.
spicy shit, and they probably not living that. So,
and even if you
what
are
do
living
you
it,
do?
somebody coming to try you.
So all right. So you're saying that everybody should get that talk. So now the younger rappers that's surviving right now, God, knock on wood for them, that haven't run into these situations. Fabio and what's homie name? The Box.
Roddy Rich.
Rowdy Rich. You like these kind of cats. They're young. Do you think they're moving the right way, or you think they're just lucky right now that they didn't run into an incident
right now,
like this?
you got to be close knit to these people that actually really see. But I feel that a lot of the people in the music industry are close knit to them. It should be more of a conversation to tell people like what it is. I feel like they sat the baby down. They told him like, yo, even if you got legal guns or illegal guns, you can't be running around here acting crazy, fighting, shooting people, and all this stuff, and think you're gonna get away with it for a long
But
time.
I want niggas to stop playing with the baby because he's not playing. As you can see, his track record.
So I guess you can't tell him how to move.
But here go the thing.
He's doing what he
Niggas
wants.
stop playing with him.
Yeah, all right. But here go the thing. How long are you
everybody
going to
could
be
get it, though.
able to keep going?
Everybody could get it, and I'm not wishing nothing on
Hospital
him.
bed, casket,
Safe
or prison
and love
cell.
to the baby.
Yeah.
But
True.
everybody's human at the end of the day.
Facts.
The Nipsey thing throws me off. I don't really want to go
Nah,
there.
yeah, no,
but
that-
what you
that
want to
Nipsey-
tell me about that? Because he was reformish.
Right.
But
I
here
ain't
go the
gonna
thing.
lie.
He was
like I
reformish.
said, the people that know you be quicker to kill you.
See, but that
And he knew that man.
But that Nipsey shit gets me because it's like niggas should have never let him get got. Like Nipsey was not supposed to. Like, come on, like he was around his people in his establishment. Like, there's no way that man should have done that to him on that spot. Like that shit.
There's no way that man should have had done that to him, especially doing the fact that I know you.
Right.
And I know that
Fact.
you on. And I
Like you
whatever the
said, the niggas
situation
close
is,
to you.
we
Ain't
could
the
have
ones.
like I gotta come back and I gotta kill you. Nah, there's a different story. Like it's a different type of shade when a man know you and he do you filthy.
Right.
So that first time, real quick, that first time Pac gets shot, you think that was a setup?
I think
You
it
think
was a
Biggie
setup.
had something to do with
I
that?
think it was a
No, I
setup.
don't think he has something to do with
But I
Or
don't.
was it a setup?
Yeah, I don't think Big would have done nothing like that because I think Big lived by a smidgen of a code that was like
that
nah.
whole thing up between
Yeah.
Big and Pac. Obviously, you know what I mean, it was one from the east, one from the west, and let's just intertwine them in some bullshit, and then it just makes sense, turn into an East Coast, West Coast type of thing.
And then it's more sales. And I
Right,
think
exactly.
some people are actually pushing this to a point where it's like, like sales mean more than
Right.
than people lives and people just
Cause
you know.
they were saying, I think when 6ix9ine came out, 6ix9ine was saying that he got a call from like I think they called Lil Durk or something like that, and they was telling him like, yo, we're gonna pay you this amount to beef with 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? So just like it seems like it's a propaganda thing, you know, like to push.
So
sales.
he went through enough to be all right. How you think 6ix9ine moves? You think he needs reform?
I feel 6ix9ine is 100% reform because he got the government backing him.
Of course.
But you should have had reform before you even got into that game. That's not you. You rapping about something that you ain't even built like.
But and he survives.
And
versus the others that we don't know if they really. Because do we know for sure?
Well, snitches always survive. Rats always survive.
That kind of like closes that right there.
You know?
There's no need to say anything else.
It's legendary for rats to live.
Yeah, but I mean, shit, it's the game, and I guess everybody out here just surviving, you know.
The reform's not a bad idea, but you never could have one idea that everybody adjusts to. So even if you say that, it's gonna be a headache.
Look, we trying to get whole communities to flip over, but I feel that sure enough, a music industry it's like you don't hear R&B singers getting shot and robbed, killed, shot.
You don't hear.
My man, Life Jennings did bids though.
Elton John, Chris Brown,
Life Jennings did bids though.
Chris Brown being some shit.
You're right.
He being some shit, but you don't never hear about sexuality like the ratchet getting shit.
Somebody ran up on Taylor Swift and Elton John. Nah, you're not
hearing these things. You're not hearing these rock and roll dudes get into these type of problems. So it gotta be.
Life Jennings did some time though.
I did that before.
Darnell Jones got locked.
But we talking about, but that's a different caliber of like artists though. We're not talking about like them. Like he just saying like in different genres, you don't hear the
music.
same.
You don't
like.
To me, all this
shit goes down in this rap music. Like
right.
As far
so
as
rap music is the cause of the violence.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, let's be 100. Like let's call it what it is. Like I was saying before, you're not seeing niggas not running down on Taylor Swift, Elton John. They not running down on Ariana Grande. Like you
don't hear about Trey Songz getting ran down on. Come on, it's something that with the music industry.
But Trey Songz talk a little spicy when he get with Fab.
I think I've heard about Trey Songz running down on people, or like he's been in club. I think August Alsina ran down on him. So just like dudes like that, I ain't him and like nah. But
this is R&B beef over some pussy.
That's some R&B.
It's R&B beef over some pussy.
And you could get clapped for pussy.
Right. But have you heard niggas ran down on Joe or Avant? Nah.
No.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
No. You're never going. Yeah, you're not going to hear about these things. It has to be something with the music industry.
Fucking Ruben Studdard. Who ran down on Ruben Studdard?
He's sorry.
Look, it has to be a level of it's going for the rapper.
Right.
They said Bobby Brown got shot at though. Remember back with the New Edition era?
He was selling crack. Right. He was selling crack.
I'm just saying, we talking the genre. I'm just showing an example of somebody being an oddball.
But you gotta remember, a lot of these R&B niggas stuck out too. Like niggas like Bobby Brown and Chris Breezy. Like nigga, Chris Brown bringing blood out here. Like, come on, bro. He out here. So just like it's niggas making certain moves that
they know is important to the actual they rep.
Right. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like. Niggas that had Trey Songz in the 90s on like when he first came out, Trey Songz was in the 90s all day. Niggas was, you know what I mean? He was out here.
So do we believe that the Locks, the entire group, based on what they rap about, live that and they've been fortunate to not run across the situation?
Styles P said he made a lot of money off capping. Styles P kept it buck recently. He said, yo, listen, we made a lot of money off capping. You know what I'm trying to say? A lot of shit they talk about. You think they was doing that shit?
So they just been lucky. Or you think that they move a certain way to have avoided any real drama?
If you really look at it, like as far as Sheik and Jada, they never really got into nothing. It was Styles that had like the actual cases and stuff, and those were cases that were old. That was something that he had before. That was just pending for years.
That's a hood nigga.
You know? And
he don't wear no jewelry, none of that.
Yeah, and remember, he was all the way street, and he was like, "Yo, you know what? Like, you could see it in them. Like, you know however far they made it, they still kind of like semi ground balls. But you probably like you see that they actually are now trying to actually open up health food stores in the hood and stuff like that. But I think how they move with it is different. I am the rapper, and you get to a certain age, obviously, where it's kind of like, you know what? Like, remember, these dudes is in their 40s now. So now it's moving a little different. But you obviously already know there's certain people that's not going to move that way.
So last remark on this whole thing real quick. So we got to give a shout out to Hove because I think that he lived what he spit in the beginning, Reasonable Doubt and all that. And that's that.
I'm still waiting for this Weezy first Hove, you know.
Right.
That's not happening. Hove not doing that. He's not. He ain't doing no verses.
So I want to say that this was good. Very good. Very good. Like, there's ways we could touch on these things so much. And the reform wasn't a bad idea. The NBA shit, we gonna see how that go. This curfew shit is bugged the fuck out. We gonna see how that go. Protect yourself, wear mask, sanitize.
Yes.
So we about to wrap up. That's it.
And we out here, episode 7. Once again,
On YouTube,
this
man.
song.
It's fucking political.
Yeah.
All day.
You already know,
All
man.
right.
Tony
Niggas
Dre
here.
605. Everybody shout your name.
Flatbush Finest 40s, Instagram.
Voice of reason.
What's my name again? Reposado.
Fleon.
Fleon Sanders.
And the Hakers. I'm the Hakers.
Easy part of
That's
Hakers.
Anthony Davis, Hush
All
R.
of that.
Smith, and Hush Braun James. Peace and stay safe.
It's fucking political.
You already know we out, bro. You already know.
Easy.